It was during my college years that I found myself balancing textbooks and takeout bags, moonlighting as a DoorDash delivery driver, juggling daytime classes and nocturnal deliveries. I became a familiar face in the bustling downtown streets, my car a vessel navigating through the urban labyrinth. My days were a blur of lectures and library sessions, and my nights a symphony of engine hums and restaurant chatter. The suburbs were my home, a quiet contrast to the vibrant downtown, where I spent most of my waking hours. As a delivery driver, I witnessed the city's unfiltered narrative, encountering scenes that were often concealed behind the daytime's orderly facade. The night had a way of unveiling the raw, sometimes unsettling, aspects of urban life. One of the most harrowing experiences occurred on a chilly October evening. As I pulled up to a red light, the calm of the night was shattered by the sound of screeching tires. A car robbery unfolded before my eyes, the air thick with tension and the metallic scent of fear. Gun in hand, the robber moved with a terrifying precision, stripping the victim of their belongings. My heart raced, a drumbeat echoing in the silence of my car. I realized then the fine line between being a mere witness and an unwilling participant in these nightly dramas. Another time, I was making a delivery to a dimly lit apartment complex. As I approached the door, voices escalated into shouts. A physical altercation was brewing, and I found myself an arm's length away from being caught in the crossfire. Quick thinking and faster feet got me out of there. The order left at the door as I retreated to the safety of my car. My hands trembled as I drove away, the adrenaline slowly ebbing. But it wasn't all peril and heart-racing moments. There were nights of peaceful drives, the city lights a distant constellation, and the quiet roads a solace from the day's chaos. One such night was in late September, a time when the air began to carry a hint of autumn's crispness. My shift had ended, and I treated myself to some McDonald's, the aroma of fries filling my car with a comforting familiarity. The route home took me through rural roads, a stark contrast to the city's vibrancy. The darkness was more profound here, the road ahead illuminated only by my car's headlights. It was on one of these roads that I encountered something unusual. A car was stopped in the middle of the road, its lights off, an eerie stillness surrounding it. Inside, I could barely make out the silhouette of a person, seemingly unconscious. My heart raced, the previous dangers I had encountered flashing through my mind. I knew the risks of these late-night encounters. Stories of setups and ambushes were not uncommon. Caution held me back, my hand reaching for my phone instead of the car door. Dialing 911, I reported the situation, keeping my distance while the operator assured me help was on the way. The minutes stretched, each second heavy with anticipation. When the police and EMCs arrived, the tension in my chest began to ease. The flashing lights cut through the darkness, a beacon of authority and safety. They quickly assessed the situation, discovering the person inside was heavily intoxicated, having passed out in the most dangerous of places. Relief washed over me, knowing that this time, the danger wasn't directed at me. The officers thanked me for my vigilance, their words a balm to my frayed nerves. As they handled the situation, I realized how my role as a delivery driver had turned into something more. I had become an observer of the night, a witness to the stories that unfolded in the city's shadowed corners. My experiences, though often fraught with danger, had given me a unique perspective on the complexities of urban life. As I drove home, the night seemed a bit less daunting, the road ahead a little more familiar. The suburbs welcomed me back, their quiet streets a stark contrast to the night's earlier events. In the safety of my room, I reflected on my journey. From a college student to a DoorDash driver, I had navigated through more than just city streets. I had traversed the unpredictable landscape of human experiences, each delivery a chapter in my own unfolding story.